Hi, I'm Zach Waters. I'm the writer, director, editor of A Touch of Evil.
Hi, I'm Jed Lashley, Senior Advisor to Production.
This is Oakley, Senior Post Production Advisor.
We
It's a title we made up for
thought we'd
Oakley.
give you a little insight to
I
A
usually
Touch of
serve
Evil,
coffee.
how it was made. So here we go. Three, two, one. Let's begin.
Viewer discretion is advised.
H2O production. Good company.
It's great.
Now, how'd you get this footage here?
This is just the opening drone shot. Just my drone. Probably took a couple takes on
Did
it.
you fly it?
Did it right after sunset.
A Touch of Evil. Now, how'd you come up with that name?
Well, originally the title was going to be A Touch of Death, but since Swan was the only one in there, I kind of figured that would give it away, so I went with A Touch of Evil. But if I ever come out with a sequel, I'll use A Touch of Death for the sequel.
Speaking of Swan, how was he to work with? Was he good or bad? Or?
So, on a serious note, Swan was an excellent actor. He was very determined. You'll see in the outtakes that he was trying to get his lines done the first take every time.
We should mention Carrie.
She helped me write some of that. Here's our hero,
Hey, OSHA.
victim.
Hey, Swan, you busy?
Oh man, no, I'm not busy. I'm just, sitting here at the mine filling in.
I always get a little annoyed because I wish I had told him to put the phone on the other side of his face so we could see more of his face. So that was
Hit
kind
his
of,
pretty face.
yeah, that was kind of my fault on
I
that.
think he should have used that phone behind him.
The old one.
Tape recorder. Looks pretty old, like from the 90s.
So there's a funny joke. At least I thought it was funny. He mentions that the tape recorder's from the 90s. I guess to him, he thinks the 90s are really old. But this tape recorder's like from the early 80s.
There's patience on here. So I might give
I
out
bought
a
it from a guy off of
Seems pretty spooky.
Craigslist for $5. I literally did.
Just for the film?
Just for this, yes.
Wow.
You should have credited that
Oh,
guy
you gotta
for
go. Okay.
For
I understand,
props.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Props,
I'll
there
talk
you
to you
go.
later.
You would have never known. Senior props. Senior prop.
So,
Now, is this security jacket like an actual company? Or is it
yes,
found
yes,
somewhere?
it's mine.
February 16th.
He's filling in for me at the mine. He mentions I got forced in that day.
And Zach Bass.
Bass had a good voice for the character of the doctor. I liked it, Dr. Livingston.
However, characteristics of schizophrenia
A lot
are
of people
often
never know
present.
Radio Shack, as
The
you can see
nurses
on
have
the
informed
tape
me
there.
that they will
Right.
seek
If you look really
to
close, it
know
says
the
do not
change of
press
It's the
play.
Shack. It's called the Shack now.
present.
Oh, is
The
it?
Shack.
I don't even think they
The
exist.
news I learned
There's one in
from
Tell
life
City.
flickered in the
Oh.
room despite maintenance
So fun
checks
fact,
and
Swan,
multiple
a lot of people already know this, but Swan is
objects
just
have been
acting
reported
to
before
nothing.
furniture
There's no
stuff
sound or
itself.
anything.
When
I
the
filled that
nurses
in
went
later
back
on
to
with
the room,
when I
they
recorded
also reported
Bass's
patients
part.
using a demonic sounding voice to quote unquote speak in tongues. Head nurse Banner recorded such an event.
Great
Does he
act.
say something there,
Is this
or
him
is it
talking?
just like?
Who?
Does he say something there? Or is
Swan?
that evil?
The evil guy.
The evil sound. Is that actually words, or is it just?
No, that's me recording and then running it backwards through a program called Odyssey.
I just didn't know if he was actually saying something.
No, it's
like,
just
I'm
mumble.
gonna kill you.
I don't know. I was trying to think what a demon would say, so it's the best I could come up with. Also, all the sound, about 95% of the sound effects I did in this. So, Swan's footsteps, his jacket rustling, the sound of lights there. That's everything I put in. Also, the lights. This is actually a special effect. Like, there's nobody turning the lights off. If you were to turn the lights off, all four of those lights would go out at the same time. So it's actually a special effect I did in the computer to do them one light at a time. And another fun fact, he's not reacting to the lights. He's acting to nothing. I just split it in later on. When I was directing it, I told him, just look down at the lights. Don't look at the camera. The camera doesn't exist. And boom, he got it on point. I'll make my cameo here in a minute.
How long did this take you to
We
light scene.
the light scene, I did that, and it probably took me 2 hours. I had to go through, unscrew every light bulb while the camera was going, go off screen, put them all back on, and then do some stuff in post production. There's our demon, which is me in costume. That's my hands there.
In all, how long did it take to make this movie from start to finish with all the add-ins and all that?
So just the part at the mine here probably took us about 3 hours, and then probably, I'd probably say about 2 months, but I really wasn't working on it hardcore. It was just here and there because there was no scheduled deadline. So there I am again.
The scream.
Yeah, that's actually me falling on the floor. I felt like an idiot.
How many times did it take you to fall on the floor to get that right
I
sound?
did probably about, I don't know, probably about 20 takes of me falling on the floor.
Now the gurgling sound.
That me.
Just gurgling.
Yeah.
What were you gurgling?
So I was just gurgling water to give that choking on blood or slashing your throat kind of sound effect.
Some fake blood.
It almost looks like paint.
No, it's fake blood. Just got it off Amazon. The sound effect for this was a big steak getting slapped on the floor, and then a wet towel getting slapped on the floor, and then I layered the two in post. Came up with this.
This is where Waters took his Wagyu steak that was a day expired and started throwing it around on the floor.
No, I literally went to the butcher shop and got a big steak. It was kind of irritating to watch it go to waste, but
I would have ate it.
sorry. Didn't know that.
Did you see the tooth fall out there?
I did. And whose tooth was that?
Swan was a really good method actor, and he pulled out his own tooth to get that scene. Like, that's how dedicated he was to this.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Like, let it go.
the outtakes are.
Like walk back or what?
Who doesn't like that?
I like the outtakes.
So
Down there.
here's something, if you haven't noticed,
Breathe heavy.
you see a big difference. I haven't color corrected anything in here versus the actual video.
Exaggerate.
So
So
this
you
is-
actually take this film and then none of this sound. You would put your own sound in.
I did exactly. It's kind of unmagical when you watch it being made. You're like, but when you put it together and post, it comes to life.
I like Swan's mustache right now.
Sporting the stash.
Let me focus. Let me get in
He,
character.
he had to get in character.
He says, you should have got him a chair.
Right.
Like that with his name on the back.
So right here, this is literally what it looks like when he's acting. Like, it's kind of boring.
Is that good?
No music, no sound.
Is that good?
He always wanted to do a good job. He was
You gotta look scared.
Okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
he was very dedicated to try to get these lines right.
Looks like he's tearing up.
This is where he passes out.
We should have got Whitehead.
Good job, Swan.
That's my favorite outtake.
Yeah, those are the ones.
I said jail.
Here he goes.
Make it seem like casual, like real.
I gave him very little
Yeah, sure.
direction. He kind of made up all this stuff on his own.
He
I
ad-libbed.
ad-libbed. I gave him the basis of it, and
Army
surprisingly,
and Jordan
he
are
came
good.
up with all that on his own. So, bravo, Swan. Excellent actor. Like,
Oh,
really
good
surprised
deal.
me. I'm not just saying that.
No, man, I'm sitting here at the jail.
I would work with Swan
Why do I
again.
keep saying jail? Why do I keep fucking it up?
Now, will there be a sequel to this or a prequel
Here we go.
to this movie?
From the top.
As far as right now, no, but you know that could change. I would
You-
like to do one.
Do you have any other movies that you think about making?
I've got a ton. I just don't have the budget. That's usually the problem. I literally made this with zero money. I probably spent about a month
Alright, go ahead.
writing and rewriting before anything. This is literally the only part that I had to direct him at, him yelling, screaming. Like, he was sitting down in a chair. I was like, no, you got to act it. And as soon as he got up and was acting it, nailed it. Little scare, jump scare there for you guys.
Yeah, that got me the last time.
I say the second scare in the room got me.
So, well, that was it for A Touch of Evil. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Get you in the Halloween spirit. All right, thanks for watching.
Hey, see ya.
Bye.
Nice talking.